Have a good day, Cole Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Hi, and welcome to Culture. I'm your host today, and please welcome our guests, Brenden, Logan, and Gabriella. Today on Culture, we're going to be talking about the Mandela Effect. So, for people who don't know what the Mandela Effect is, it is a term that was coined in 2010 about this girl. She was speaking about the death of Nelson Mandela, who was known to have died in the 1980s after his imprisonment. But in 2013, when he had actually passed, people were like, what's happening? We thought because everybody had thought that there was coverage everywhere, coverage on news stations everywhere, and people really thought he had passed in 1980s, but he didn't. And he actually passed in 2013. So, you guys have heard about the Mandela Effect, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting thing because there's so many different causes and people don't really know what is causing it. It could be things like psychologically, but also it's something that's happening everywhere. A lot of people it's happening. What are your guys' thoughts?
I think a lot of people might be crazy, and it's just a big lucid dream that no one knows what they're talking about.
But
It could be
it's-
crazy. There's a lot of logo changes too.
Yes, it's like it's everywhere. It's not just like this one thing. It's everything. There's so do you guys know any of them?
Like the Berenstein and Berenstein bears.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember either. I just remember it was a cartoon that sometimes I'd watch. I don't remember
I don't
their
remember
names.
Watch it
it,
like right
but
before school.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
really thought that it was called the Berenstein Bears,
Yeah.
but
That's-
it's not.
I don't know where that came from because even in the show it's pronounced Berenstain Bears, but it's weird.
There was another one. The Britney Spears "Oops, I Did It Again" video. Yes.
No
like,
idea.
I even searched it up and it said her doll even came with a
Yeah.
headset too.
But
It's
in the music video, there's no trace of the headset at all, anywhere.
I don't know what you guys
I
are
don't
talking
either.
about. Can
Really?
someone...
You've never seen that music video?
I have not.
No.
Okay.
Can someone open up
Okay,
our
so
eyes
in
and tell us
the
what we're
Britney
missing out
Spears
on?
"Oops, I Did It Again" music video, everybody had swore that she was wearing a plastic headset and while she was dancing and stuff, and it was all on everything in her dolls, everything. But when you look back at the video, there's not.
Do
a
the
headset.
dolls have a headset? Or is
Yeah,
that...
the dolls.
The
have
dolls
a
have a
headset.
headset.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
She doesn't
in the
have
music
it in the video.
at all.
Was there cover art of it released before or anything?
I have no clue.
You don't know? Okay.
It's just.
It just happened.
Yeah, honestly. Do you guys remember is peanut butter Jiffy or Jif?
It's Jif.
Jif.
It's
Yeah.
always been Jif
Jif.
to me.
Really, I swore it used to be Jiffy. Was there never ever a box?
I'm
remember.
pretty sure that came because some people just call it Jiffy. That's just what they call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, it could just be saying it how. So recently, a girl on TikTok went crazy about Fruit of the Loom cornucopia. She
I do remember the
Yeah, I
cornucopia
remember.
for
Yeah.
Fruit of the
That
Loom.
was a logo change. That was in
They
2005.
swear, yeah, but all of Fruit of the Loom, they said they put out a timeline of all of their logos, and they said that they never ever had a cornucopia.
That's evil.
Where did the cornucopia and Fruit of the Loom come from then?
I
It
don't know, but this girl on TikTok, she actually really did find it. She found the shirt. She found a couple shirts that had the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia on it.
So we're not insane?
Yeah, I don't know because a lot of people say that the Mandela Effect was parallel universes and stuff like that. But how real?
Do you think it's parallel universes?
That'd
Or
be
what
cool
do
to think
What
it
is your
is.
opinion on?
Honestly, I feel like a lot of it could just be coincidences, but with Nelson Mandela, how do people think he died?
You think Nelson Mandela in 2010s was just sitting there looking at 1980s Just
Yeah, like, do you think he was like?
Oh, well, I died like 12 years ago.
What?
yeah.
Shucks, darn it.
Uh-oh.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's like 30 years ago.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I died 30 years ago and no one remembers.
That's just so. Okay, so the Monopoly man. I
Monocle.
swore he had a monocle.
He
He's
does
always
not.
had a monocle.
He's not ever.
He does not.
Yeah, but he doesn't. It's so like. Where did it go?
Where did his monocle go?
It's
Yeah,
like the
where did it go?
the old Disney intro where Mickey's driving the train. He does not have suspenders.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't.
That's a small
Swear.
detail.
'Cause I
I don't even
remember-
remember.
I remember
Yeah.
him pulling it up. Like
He
you
does
remember
not.
he like did like a dance with it. I swore.
Yeah, I remember that too.
He does not have them.
It's so weird.
Are you sure it's not just another animation? Because you know how many rubber hose animations there are with Mickey, probably with suspenders?
That's true.
There's
It could
probably
just-
a
yeah.
lot.
Do you guys remember Curious George having a tail?
Yes, I do remember that. No, it doesn't
But
exist.
how did he hang then? I swore he would hang around in trees.
His feet.
But I remember him like hanging around on his tail and like flying around on his tail.
Flying around?
Dangling around. I swear.
We could talk about how Pikachu also almost had a black stripe at the end of his tail,
Yeah.
but it's not real either.
Really?
It's not
I
real
swear
either.
it's always been there.
Nope.
I see so many pictures of it with the. I always draw it with the black tail.
Yeah, well, guess what? You're wrong. Mandela Effect.
You got to change it right now.
I know. I'm gonna go to all my drawings and change it. Oh my god. Okay, do you guys remember Fruit Loops being spelled with fruit or F-R-O-O-T?
I haven't seen a Fruit Loops box in forever.
Really?
I yeah.
remember it being fruit, like fruit.
I know Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops
Fruit
are
or
pretty good,
fruit?
though.
I love Fruit Loops. Okay, so Fruit Loops, like it would spell like the word fruit, or F-R-O-O-T, like fruit. Like
It was double O's, right?
I swear it had the actual fruit word.
Really?
Yeah.
I always remembered it like with the two O's.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I might just be.
This is just you. You're just
Maybe.
spouting your delusions to us.
I am, but it's okay
We're being
because I
gaslighted.
swear, I actually swore.
Maybe
these
someone on
things.
TikTok will agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, okay. Do you guys have any other Mandela Effect?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Tell me about it. I don't
I
think I
don't-
know that one.
So a lot of people think it's train engine, but it's actually tank engine.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I did not know that.
That's weird. Oh
It
my
is.
God.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people that's like, wait, really? And it's about everything.
Yeah.
It's the cornucopia, it's the tail, and it doesn't matter if it's for Curious George or Pikachu. Doesn't exist. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of this could be like just people mixing things up and be like the psychological part of
But
this.
how are so many people doing it at the
That's
same
the thing.
time?
Like, how is it so many people remembering the same thing? And it's like one thing or the other. It's not like different versions of it. It's just one or the other. It's weird.
It's just psychological.
Yeah.
Like there's what is it? False memories. There's a specific type called false memory OCD. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but an example would be like if a murder happened close to you and you saw it on the news, you would like slowly start to believe that you did it. It's
What?
awful. Yeah.
That's terrifying. Oh
it
my-
is.
So
I feel like
It's
false
like
memory
guilt.
could be to a lot of it, but it's really weird how much of it is happening to this.
Brenden, is there something you'd like to confess on this podcast?
Nuh-uh.
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 How about on the night of the 13th? Where were you?
Was it a Friday?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay. Mandela Effect is a pretty weird thing.
It is.
Do you have anything else to put on this?
Also another like thing like on the Kit Kats. There has I swear to God, there's always been like
A dash in the middle?
Yeah,
There's
like
no
a
dash.
in the middle of it.
Yes,
But it's
I remember
not
the
there.
dash.
Mhm.
With that, thank you guys for being on Culture. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Thank our guests, Brenden, Logan, and Gabriella. Bye. Yeah, guys.
Have a good day, Cole Nation. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.